Willkommen zurück, meine lieben Freunde, hier bei Return to Monkey Island. Oder ein Abo und Daumen nach oben sind natürlich wie immer umsonst und würde mich mega freuen. Ich glaube, wir gehen erstmal kurz zur oberen Straße. Ich will erstmal alles sehen. In der Zwischenzeit auf LeChucks Schiff.
LeChuck, sir. Just thought I'd pop in and let you know. Preparations to set sail are almost done.
You have all the supplies for the spell to get to Monkey Island?
Check. Squid ink, chickens, brimstone, cinnamon, monkey blood, mint, and an annoying skull.
Well done! Mark yourself down for one less lashing this voyage.
Funny story. Guybrush Threepwood tried to sign on to the crew.
Threepwood? He must be looking for the secret too. That guy steals all my best ideas. Have him killed! Wait! Let him live. I want him to see me sail off for Monkey Island knowing the secret is lost to him forever.
Sure. I want to bring this up one more time. Is searching for this mythical secret of Monkey Island a good idea? Should we be out terrorizing the high seas, instilling fear, creating mayhem, being more on brand for LeChuck?
I've had enough of you questioning my orders. Finish loading the ship, and whatever you do, don't let Threepwood on board.
Very well.
Eieiei, der Gute hasst mich aber sehr. Warum nur? Ich weiß nicht, was in Monkey Island 2 passiert
like
ist.
a volcano island with horns that swallowed a basketball.
Und in Monkey Island 1.
The note says, forced to close. Thanks for the memories, but cash would have been better. The note says, forced to close. Thanks for the memories, but cash would have been better. Hi.
Everybody thinks they know more than the other.
Okay.
Once you have a key, you've got to open the door. Things are not what they seem.
Hier ist noch eine Karte, eine Quizkarte. Vielleicht kann ich die Frage ja beantworten. Wie heißt der schurkische Pirat in Hermans Lieblingsbuch? Ich tendiere zu Reginald. Irgendwas sagt mir Reginald, aber ich mach's nicht. Oder was sogar? Ron.
Looks like a volcano island with horns that swallowed a basketball.
Ist das eine Clown-Version von Stan? Oh, noch eine Karte. Vielleicht kann ich die Frage ja beantworten. Odina ist die amtierende Königin von Bermuda. Wie vielte? Oh mein Gott. Da fragen die mich Sachen.
Employees only. It seems to be stuck closed. It seems to be stuck closed.
Hab ich irgendwas? Oh.
I'm no good at jimmying things.
Zum Glück habe ich meine treue Pferderüstung dabei.
This has gotten me out of a lot of scrapes over the years.
Hochmunder Stift. Nee, ich habe nichts dabei, glaube ich.
Aww, this is where I risked my neck for Elaine, and she showed me she only needed me to risk my heart. Also, the windows need some work.
Ja, das stimmt.
Hi there, newcomer.
Hi there. Are these for customers?
Hands off. Those are my last crackers.
Handsome looking parrot.
And also vicious. But it was my mother's favorite.
At the end of the plank.
My mother's. Please don't touch it.
I see a peninsula trailing off into small islands, but no X marks the spot.
It's southern Florida. I have family there.
Südflorida, okay.
What's this key?
That's for a lockable quiver.
What's that key?
That one is only for going in. Never for coming out.
What's that key?
That one's for making a quick exit from somewhere you're trapped.
What's that key?
That opens a long straight wardrobe for keeping long straight dresses.
What's this key?
That activates a mechanical kettle.
What's this key?
That unlocks your house.
What's this key?
That one is only for going in. never for coming out.
What's that lock?
That's for hats. And please, don't touch the glass.
What's that lock?
It's meant for bachelors to secure their apartments. And please, don't touch the glass.
What's this lock?
A special one that can open with any of 4 different keys. And please, don't touch the glass.
What's that lock?
A famous lawyer used that to keep people from stealing his front doormat.
What's this lock?
That's for sealing a container full of evaporated gas.
Okay.
These are nice.
It's a locksmithing test.
Close it all up, and if you get the key out, you pass?
That's the beginner level, yes. The real challenge is to lock the larger box inside the smaller one.
Oh, was? Die größere Kiste in der kleinen zu verschließen? Wie soll das denn gehen? Was?
I see everyone in that portrait has lovely locks.
If you have to make a pun, at least make a good one.
That's an impressive machine.
Yep. This wouldn't be much of a lock shop without a key grinder.
Is that from a famous locksmith band or something?
My mother's band, the Golden Keys. They were named after some actual golden keys that she spent a bunch of time looking for.
Okay, ich glaube, wir haben alles zusammen.
What is that? It's definitely not a key. Or a lock.
It's a fishing lure, of course.
Of course. How much for the fishing lure?
It's not for sale. This is a locksmith shop. Perhaps you saw the sign outside?
Ich hätte den aber wirklich gerne. Ich glaube, wir werden den noch brauchen, da bin ich mir sehr sicher.
I'm Guybrush Threepwood.
Pleased to meet you. I'm Locksmith.
Oh.
Kidding, right?
Nope. And before you ask, yes they did, yes it was, and they really, really wanted me to follow in the family business.
Es ist wirklich sauber hier drin. Haben Sie einen Mop, den ich benutzen könnte?
It's really clean in here. Do you have a mop I could use?
I simply don't allow filth to accumulate in the first place. Try somewhere a little less sanitary, like the bar by the docks.
Können Sie wirklich Schlüssel für Dinge herstellen? Das kommt mir wie ein Zaubertrick vor.
Can you really make keys for stuff? That seems like a magic trick.
Modern locks have serial numbers that tell me all I need to know. No tricks necessary, just information.
Es scheint falsch zu sein, dass man einen Schlüssel nur anhand der Seriennummer erstellen kann.
It seems wrong that you can make a key from just the serial number.
It's a failsafe, in case people lose their key. You know how people are.
Sind Schlösser nicht viel weniger sicher, wenn man nur eine Nummer braucht, um einen neuen Schlüssel zu bekommen?
Aren't locks way less secure if all you need is a number to get a new key?
That's why you should never share the serial number with anyone.
Was passiert, wenn man seinen Schlüssel und die Seriennummer gleichzeitig verliert?
What happens if you lose your key and the serial number at the same time?
The numbers are usually engraved on the locks, just in case. And if you lose the lock, chances are you don't need a new key.
Was hindert mich daran, die Seriennummer auf dem Schloss eines anderen zu lesen und einen Schlüssel anfertigen zu lassen?
Well, what's to stop me reading the serial number on someone else's lock and having a key made?
The numbers are printed small enough that you need a special tool to read them. Only a pro would have a tool like that.
Kann ich mir Ihr Werkzeug zum Auslesen der Seriennummern von Schlössern ausleihen?
Can I borrow your lock serial number reading tool?
My magnifier? Not a chance. I could be drummed out of the union for that. If you want to play locksmith, you'll have to look elsewhere.
Erzählen Sie mir noch einmal, wie man Schlüssel anfertigen lässt. Das ist spannend. Nee, wer ist die alte Dame im Fenster gegenüber?
Who's the old lady in the window across the way?
You mean Whitey Bones. She used to be the Undertaker here years ago. Seems to know a lot of things that maybe don't quite fit together.
Wie gut kennen Sie Whitey Bones?
How well do you know Whitey Bones?
Not well at all. But she's been living near my shop for quite a few years. She was across from my old location, too.
But she moved when you moved?
I'm sure it's just a coincidence.
Ich bin auf der Suche nach dem Geheimnis von Monkey Island.
I'm on a quest to find the secret of Monkey Island.
Exciting. The story in my family is that the secret is sort of like a key. One that opens all locks at once.
Alle auf einmal. Wie soll das gehen?
All at once? Well, how does that work?
No idea. It's just a story. But I guess you'll find out soon enough.
Ich denke, ich werde mich ein wenig umsehen.
I think I'll browse around a bit.
Try not to touch anything. I've got a system, and I don't like it disrupted.
Ich schaue gerade, ob ich hier noch eine Karte sehe, aber ich glaube, ich sehe keine.
Looks sort of like an eye.
Das Gefängnis, das gute alte
A
Gefängnis.
visitor. Wait,
Dan.
Guybrush Threepwood?
Otis!
Howdy, kid.
And Stan, Otis, old pal. You haven't changed much since I last saw you.
I blame the government.
In fact, didn't we first meet right here?
Not at all. I was in the other cell that time. You look different somehow. New art style.
How nice of you to notice.
Große Neuigkeiten. Wir untersuchen nach dem Geheimnis von Monkey Island. Ja, das sind total neue Neuigkeiten.
Big news. I'm going after the secret of Monkey Island.
That sounds fantastic. You know what I remember most about Monkey Island? The time you busted me out of jail right before we went there. I don't cruise ships anymore. But maybe you can still help me out. Like you did all those years ago.
Yeah, I'm sort of planning on hijacking an existing crew instead of recruiting one. But maybe I can spring you anyway, for old time's sake.
I would be most appreciative. A locksmith has opened very conveniently across the way. I am told locksmiths can make keys for things. Things like cell doors?
Imagine that.
Wofür haben sie dich diesmal eingesperrt?
What did they get you for this time?
I'm a victim of circumstance. Circumstance being that too much attention gets paid to little things that don't hurt anyone, while hard killers roam the streets with pistols and swords.
Mir ist aufgefallen, dass du nicht gesagt hast, für welche Verbrechen sie dich eingesperrt haben.
I notice you didn't say what crime they locked you up for.
It was nothing. I was just picking some flowers.
In the forest?
No, that's illegal. I learned my lesson. I picked them from the governor's garden instead.
Blumen aus dem Garten der Gouverneurin zu pflücken klingt nach einer unklugen Entscheidung.
Picking flowers from the governor's garden sounds like an unwise choice.
We used to be friends. Sort of. Anyway, they aren't even her flowers. Taxes pay for them. It's public property. I don't know why anyone bothers me about it. I don't hurt anybody.
We'll accept the flowers.
They're annuals. They're doomed anyway. Guybrush, you gotta get me out of here. It's custard night. I don't think I can take that again.
I'll make it my number 3 priority.
Thanks.
Noch eine Karte? Ah, da. Hangman, okay.
Eek, a spider. At least the jail is well lit.
Yeah, but the better I can see it, the worse it looks.
Wichtige Informationen.
It says jail rules. 1, no escaping. At least this jail has 2 lamps.
Yeah, we are living the life.
It says jail rules. 1, no escaping.
Okay, ich dachte, es gibt vielleicht noch eine 2. Es ist nur die 1. Die Musik.
Watch your boots in here, son. It's like a swamp. Without the clean parts.
Wie bei Monkey Island 2, wenn man dann halt die Region wechselt, dass die Musik sich verändert. Hier jetzt. Das ist sehr geil.
Hey, Stan.
Hello there, son.
Ich glaube, ich lese mal nicht mal die Sachen vor, die ich hier sage, oder? Weil das ist irgendwie ein bisschen doppelt gemoppelt.
Oh, sorry to see you in jail.
Thank you, son. I appreciate the thought. I'm sorry to see me here as well.
I was really hoping to buy a ship from you.
Well, now, normally, I would do absolutely anything to get you into a comfortable ride right away. But my hands are tied. They're shackled. I can't do it. Not at any price. I'm completely out of inventory. Every ship on the lot was seized by unscrupulous lawyers who don't care about your sailing needs the way I do.
Okay, don't worry about it. I've already got a plan to steal a ship from LeChuck.
Well, if you don't get killed, look me up afterwards. I'll give you a good price for anything that can stay above the waterline. Naturally, it'll have to be store credit until I get back on my feet.
What did you do that got you arrested?
Let me tell you something, son. It's not what a man does that matters, it's who he is. Maybe one day, in a moment of weakness, he crosses a line. But if he's confident about what's in his heart, he can hold his head high. And you know what's in my heart, son?
Blood and goopy stuff?
People. People are in my heart. Anything I may have allegedly done, you can be sure I did it because I care about people.
What exactly did you allegedly do for people that got you arrested?
I gave them what they wanted. Now, naturally, people don't always know that they want the things they want. Sometimes it takes a man with a talent like mine to show them the way. And sometimes people who are jealous of that sort of talent will try to put all sorts of unpleasant labels on it. They use hurtful words like scam and misrepresentation and even fraud. But it's all just marketing, son. As natural as the rocks and the trees and the Mêlée Island flounder birds. And that's why I'm not worried. I'm awaiting final judgment of the court, but I'm certain I'll be acquitted. They don't hang people for marketing.
It sounds like you should have been arrested several decades ago. I mean, why now, all of a sudden?
One word: jurisdiction. I was expanding my core business, you see, trying to provide ship owners with a variety of ship maintenance necessities. Sponges, barnacle scrapers, repair manuals, rudder tape. I had a whole line of products. I expanded my distribution to other islands all over the Caribbean. And that's when I ran into trouble. Some of those islands have different laws, you see, that might not seem so fair to men like you and me. They slapped me with a ton of paper, talking about things like standards of quality and consumer protection and environmental impact. They didn't understand that I wasn't really selling porthole wipers. I was selling happiness. And my customers were happy. They were perfectly happy right up until some clown with a briefcase came along and told them they weren't. It's a crock, son, and that's why it won't stand up in court. I'll be out before you know it.
Didn't you used to have a law practice or something?
Used to, but I was disbarred for what we former law practitioners call moral turpitude.
Is that a real word?
More or less. It's one of those handy catch-all words that you can use whenever you want because it doesn't mean anything specific.
Would it help if I broke you out of jail?
Now that's a kind offer, it truly is. Warms me to think that you'd do that for your old pal Stan. But I've got to think about the optics. I don't want to damage my case, and escaping from jail doesn't look good at trial. So thanks, but no thanks.
Are you sure you don't want me to break you out?
115%, son, but thanks.
Well, is there anything else I can do for you?
Now that you mention it, there is one thing I've been missing during my time here in this lofty establishment. In all the rush and fuss and document shredding surrounding my arrest, I completely forgot to grab my toothbrush. If you happen to be passing by the shipyard, you might grab it for me. It'll be on my desk in the office.
Sure thing. I'm going after the secret of Monkey Island.
The secret? Boy, that takes me back. But if you're looking for help, you're barking up the wrong enchilada. Just remember, life has no guarantees or warranties. Only jamborees.
Thanks. That's advice. See you later.
Yep.
Okay, dann haben wir das schon mal hier geklärt mit ihm. Wir müssen auf jeden Fall zur Scum-Bar. Wegen dem Wischmob, aber wir müssen auch noch andere Sachen erledigen, da bin ich mir sehr, sehr sicher. So, hier ist doch das Gouverneurshaus, oder nicht? Wenn ich mich richtig erinnere. Ja. Man kann einfach rein?
Carla.
Die Schwertmeisterin.
Guybrush Threepwood.
Hello, Swordmaster.
Prepare to taste my blade, you washed-up hack.
When was the last time you had a bath?
Ha! That was marginally clever.
It's nice to see you again.
You too.
Ich muss halt auf Englisch übersetzen in meinem Kopf. Oh. Weil ich glaube, das ist nicht so schön übersetzt wie damals, dass das im Deutschen auch Sinn macht. Du hättest nie aufgeben sollen, Schwertmeisterin zu sein. Wie geht es dir mit dem Gouverneurинnenamt? Ich hoffe, du bist nicht immer noch sauer wegen der Sache mit dem Schiff damals. Du hast es weit gebracht, als ich dir deinen ersten bequemen Regierungsjob besorgt habe.
You've come far since I got you your first cushy government job.
I hope you're not about to try to take credit for me being governor, because that would be both absurd and obnoxious, and I might have to skewer you for it.
No, furthest thing from my mind.
I heard from your wife. She's coming by to talk about scurvy legislation. I assume you're involved with that somehow?
Elaine kommt schon klar, sie braucht mich nicht, ich habe mein eigenes Projekt in der Mache. Ich bin nicht automatisch in allen involviert, was Elaine tut, nur weil wir verheiratet sind. Elaine sagte, dass das Programm von Kapitän Madison behindert wird.
Elaine said that program is being hampered by Kapitän Madison.
Not the legislative part, just the public funding. The town was in a bind a while back, and that so-and-so, Kapitän Madison, saw an opportunity. She lent us the cash we needed, but now we're up a creek paying the interest. Things like social programs, waste management, and town maintenance are all on the back burner.
I like that woman less every minute.
You and me both.
Ich suche nach dem Geheimnis von Monkey Island.
I'm looking for the secret of Monkey Island.
Good for you. I don't have it.
Well, the mansion hasn't changed much. Elaine's style is still everywhere. Even the books are hers.
They're my books now, as you well know.
I don't really have anything to say. I just like doing this.
Practice is nice, but I'm busy these days. Governor stuff.
Aber es hat sich ja überhaupt nichts gereimt, leider.
It's a cookbook. It has 4 stars, but it looks like they're for difficulty.
Also beim ersten Mal, da habe ich, glaube ich, ich bin mir nicht sicher, ob das sich gereimt hat. Man kann sich vermutlich nur ein Buch leihen, ne?
I tried to read that once, but I couldn't finish it. Does not include Secret of Monkey Island. Oh.
Autobiografie von John Laney.
Note to the reader. No disguised secrets are revealed in this book. It's a cookbook. It has 4 stars, but it looks like they're for difficulty. It's thicker than I would have imagined. Warning, do not try these tricks at home. It's a lot of work being governor. I like your stuffed, guess it's a dog?
Please, take that and throw it away. It was a gift from the Earl of Thickwater, who is a contemptible pig.
Ja, nehmen wir gerne mit.
I don't really have anything to say. I just like doing this.
Practice is nice, but I'm busy these days. Governor stuff.
Okay, sie hat nichts zu sagen. Wir haben nichts mehr. Ah.
I've always thought this looked like my old ship, the Sea Monkey. Ugh, looks like Carla wasn't too keen on getting her portrait done. Edgy.
Nein, das wollte ich nicht.
Stay out of my bedroom, Threepwood.
I've seen that same painting on a box of frozen instant cereal. Elaine told me that's Lauder Neckbeard, second governor of Mêlée Island. His overly strict morals and overly lax regulatory policies helped make the island what it is today.
Kann ich mir jetzt ein Buch leihen, wirklich?
Can I borrow a book?
You've got a lot of nerve asking that. You never brought back the last book you borrowed. I had to buy another copy. You never even apologized.
I totally forgot.
Of course you did. You think like a cow.
The blurb says it's a solid if somewhat predictable story about a roguish pirate and a doomed romance with a woman of station.
Das klingt wie meine Geschichte.
Can I borrow a book?
You never brought back the last book you borrowed. You never even apologized.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, I'm hearing the words, but somehow they aren't helping. I need more than that.
Can I borrow a book?
You never brought back the last book you borrowed. You never even apologized.
I'll pay for it.
I don't need your money.
Schade. Wir müssen irgendwie rausfinden, wie wir eine richtige Entschuldigung. Wir müssen irgendwo lernen, wie wir uns richtig entschuldigen. Glaube ich. Oh, die Map. Schön. Aber wir müssen noch zur Scamba. Wir müssen noch zur Kneipe eben. So viel Zeit muss sein.
The note says, forced to close. Thanks for the memories, but cash would have been better.
Aber wir jetzt
I'm
reden?
gonna find the secret of Monkey Island.
Good for you.
I'm gonna find the secret of Monkey Island.
Ha! It'll turn out to be a t-shirt or something.
Genau wie im ersten Teil. Ich habe die
I'm gonna find
Schwertmeisterin
the
besiegt.
secret of Monkey Island.
Don't sound much like pirating to me.
Oh,
Hi,
er.
Cobb. Hard to believe after all these years you're still here.
I was declared a historical landmark.
Yeah, the place does seem different from what I remember.
It's this new, younger generation of pirate leaders. Oh, they're highfalutin dark magic. Look at us. We're so much better than you because we don't drink grog before getting married. These kids today are all about sacking and pillaging. They've got no heart.
I'm gonna find the secret of Monkey Island. Wanna come?
I heard the secret is just some marketing gimmick Stan thought up. That only the gullible and naive would go looking for it.
Ich weiß nicht, ob ihr das Detail seht, weil da steht jetzt Don't ask me about Loom. Und ich frage ihn jetzt einfach.
Tell me about Loom.
Oh, I'm so sick of pirates asking me about Loom. Get lost.
Then why don't you take off the Ask Me About Loom button?
My grog-riddled body has fused with it. I'm more button than man at this point.
Oh, come on. Tell me about Loom. For old time's sake.
Beat it.
Nice talking to you.
Yeah, yeah.
Nee, ich wollte Sarkis machen.
Hi, Cobb.
You again. I know you.
Say it.
No.
Say it.
Fine. You mean the latest masterpiece of fantasy storytelling from Lucasfilm's Brian Moriarty? Why, it's an extraordinary adventure with an interface of magic. Stunning, high-resolution 3D landscapes, sophisticated score, and musical effects. Not to mention the detailed animation and special effects, elegant point-and-click control of characters, objects, and magic spells. Beat the rush. Go out and buy Loom today.
Yes.
Now get lost.
Das war ein Achievement.
Nice talking to you.
Fanservice hieß es. Ah.
It's those three clowns at the back table. Nice and hot. Wonder how long I could stand here before bursting into flames.
Oh mein Gott, das Spiel provoziert mich gerade, dass ich hier stehen bleibe. 8 Minuten lang oder so. So, meine lieben Freunde, wie geht's euch? Ich hoffe, euch geht's gut. Ich wollte das einfach ausprobieren, ob das geht.
Guybrush Threepwood, as I live and breathe, how have you been?
Same old, same old.
How's Elaine? She was always my favorite governor. Also, she covered your tab when you stopped coming in.
She's good. No pieces missing.
Kids yet?
Whoa, easy there, Tiger. I'm still in my juvenile phase myself. That's what Elaine says anyway.
Well, tell her I say hello.
Do you know where I can buy a mop?
Buy? You don't want to buy a mop.
I think I do.
The mop is the formal tool of a cook. Not as clumsy or random as a dish rag. An elegant tool for a more civilized cleaning. You cannot hope to succeed with the mop of another.
I can't?
You must construct your own. A single, perfect instrument that you will keep and use for a lifetime.
Well, let's hope it doesn't come to that.
Once you build it, the mop will become your constant companion, your tool, and a ready means of defense against spills of all kinds.
Build it?
The wood is the heart of the handle. The heart is the handle of the cook. You are one.
Not helpful so far.
You must find a particular tree. A tree uniquely suited to the handles of mops. Carve your handle from a limb of that tree. Any questions?
How do I find the mop handle tree?
I can't tell you exactly where it is, because this is your own personal journey.
Also die Tita Kenchi hatte gerade eben ziemlich recht. Seine Haare ergeben sich einen prima Mob. Wir müssen uns scheinbar einen eigenen Mob bauen.
What kind of wood is the tree?
That is something you must discover for yourself.
What about the head of the mob?
Oh, you have to have one, of course, but pretty much anything will do. It's mostly about the handle.
Ja, ich glaube, für den Mob habe ich schon der Hund. Der Hund ist schon mal für die Haare, glaube ich.
Are you sure I can't just buy a mop? Yours, for example.
No, you've got to make one. Trust me on this.
Okay, I guess I'll do it. What's wrong?
You gave the story the wrong title. It should be called Mop Quest. When do we get to the piratey parts?
Well, even the coolest professions involve more mopping up than you would think. It seemed crazy to me at the time, too. But don't forget, it was all so I could board a ship, take command, and sail to Monkey Island. But first, I had to make a mop. Tests or garnishes?
A good cook sources local supplies when he can.
Well, it's definitely a mop. Active little guys, aren't they? Looks like a mugshot. The food is more exciting when you can smell the risk. The food is more exciting when you can smell the risk.
Nein, nicht sprechen. Ich klaue mir den Mob einfach.
Stay away from my mop.
Aber dass man es kann, ist... Vielleicht musst du doch klauen.
I remember that stench as if it were yesterday. I think someone tried to secure a boat with this. The plaque says, in memory of looming seagulls of old.
Sehr viel Fanservice hier drin übrigens. Okay, jetzt muss ich nur überlegen.
Stay away from that picture.
Kannst du mal was zum Bild sagen?
The atmosphere in the bar is different than it used to be.
Yeah, I don't like it, but I've got to cater to the new crowd. Everything changes, Guybrush.
But the roaches stay the same.
I've missed your wit. And your low alcohol tolerance.
Hey! Those new pirate leaders seem like real jerks. Why do you even let them in the bar?
Well, they've driven off my old regulars, so I don't have a lot of choice if I want to stay in business. Also, if I tried to get them to leave, they'd probably cut me up and throw me in the soup. Frankly, I'm terrified of them. On the plus side, they have more disposable income and better hygiene than the old crowd.
Did I mention I'm going to find the secret of Monkey Island?
No, I don't think you did. That's exciting. So you'll be hiring a ship at the docks?
I'm going to steal LeChuck's.
Bold. I like your thinking.
Ooh, I think I hear the health inspector.
What? Where?
Just kidding. That joke never gets old. Keep up the good work.
Thanks. Will do.
Okay, aber eine Karte gibt's hier nicht, wa? Ich habe jetzt ein bisschen geguckt nebenher, ob ich hier eine Karte finde. Aber ich habe jetzt keine Karte gesehen.
It's amazing what you can achieve if you put your mind to it. And you have a packet of stick-on stars.
Es muss verdammt viele Karten geben in dem Spiel. So, meine lieben Freunde, mit dieser schönen Musik hier verabschiede ich mich von diesem Part. Wir sehen uns wieder im nächsten Part. Bis dann, haltet die Ohren steif, macht immer was Besseres aus eurem Leben. Euer Potato Pet verabschiedet sich. Bis dann. Tschüss!